Hey everybody, Adam here with Hometown Acres. Welcome back. We are at peak fall foliage right now. Today is October 23rd, and I think it's going to be another couple days. We're going to have this beautiful weather with some beautiful trees here behind us, and then they're all going to come crashing down and it's going to look real gray and dreary here for a couple of months. But before we get there, we've got to do something to prolong the life of these firewood poles we have sitting here behind us. In a previous video, we talked about selling some of the larger logs in our dump trailer as firewood poles, anything that's too big to go through the Yappa firewood processor. We have sold now about 3 of those, but we still have a lot here that I want to get up off the ground. When we had our property logged this spring, I was trying to stack these logs up as quickly as I could to keep the guys moving and to keep them from getting backed up. And in doing so, I didn't have time to put runners down or get anything. I was just stacking them as quick as I could. And so what I want to do today is get some runners underneath these logs. You know, have a few sacrificial pieces to run underneath all of the rest of them. Right now, we probably have 100 to 150 logs just resting on the ground because they're all just running this way. But what I want to do is probably put 8 to 10 sacrificial logs running this way that will suspend all of the rest of them up in the air and get them out of the mud, water, rain, snow, ice, all of that. So we're going to sacrifice a few for the many. Well, anyways, I think you guys get the idea. We have made quite a little dent in this pile of logs down here. I mean, you can see right about where the blade of the excavator is sitting is where we started. And so we're, I mean, not quite halfway through this pile, but getting close. So we still got a lot left in this one. We got a whole other pile down there. But yeah, all we're really doing is cutting, sorting, and stacking. Again, this pile over here, this entire bunk is going to be everything that is too big to go through the Yappa. There's actually some nice logs in here, maybe even some stuff we'll throw on the sawmill. Like that maple log right there, that'd be a good one. I still want to try to see what beech looks like on the sawmill. One thing I will say is the couple of smaller beech logs that I cut and stacked in here, and I tell you what, that stuff is hard as nails. You know, you go through a maple log and it just cuts right down through it like butter, and then you get into that beech and it feels like your chain is dull, even though it's not. But yeah, the other nice thing about doing it this time of year when everything is still dry is getting all this stacked up here for the Yappa. So when it gets real muddy and, you know, not so nice to be working and doing firewood out here, I just park the excavator right here, grab logs from this pile, spin, and throw them on the live deck, and not really have to track around and make a big mess in the mud. Speaking of mud, if you look under here, you can see all the way through to the other side, we have sacrificed 2 logs to save 30 from laying in the mud all winter long. And another thing that I thought would be kind of cool is because I've got those runners running there, all of this wood that is overhanging here, I could easily, it's all suspended up in the air, just chop it off down to the runner, and it's all easy cutting because it's just like if I was lifting it up in the air with the tractor or the excavator. So I could cut all this stuff off down to the runner and bring a log splitter over here and get that all split up. Same thing on the other side. If you look, we've got anywhere from, depending on the log, 8, 10, 12 feet overhanging the runner, and that'd be real easy cutting with the chainsaw. So anyways, guys, yeah, that is the plan. Try to get as many logs as we can up out of the mud before winter and make them last a little bit longer. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, give us a big thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.